Is it working? Is it working? It is working, but it's the wrong title. All right, that's connected. Is this connected? This is connected. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. All right, let's paint. First, I need to put on some music. Let's see. Let's see. Music. All right. Yeah, this should do. This should do. All right, let's go. So today I'm not starting with painting. I'm starting with gluing flowers on this beast's back. It's going to be lots of fun. First of all, I need glue, white glue, and I need something to put the glue in. I guess this little plastic thingamajig will do. Let's put some glue here. All right, let's start. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be great. All right. I'm hearing myself. All right. This is good. Hey, Layla. How are you doing? You doing well? Today I have a real treat. I'm going to be putting flowers on this thing. Isn't it cute? So cute. So the guy that I'm painting this for, the commissioner, it makes him sound like he's some kind of a cop. Anyway, the commissioner wanted flowers on this guy, like as if stuff is growing from him. So I figured that would be a fun stream. Oh, I don't have any tattoos. What kind of tattoo is it? You wild thing. I need something to put the flowers on. What kind of tattoo is it? Please tell me. Ah, perfect. Yeah, this will do. All right, that's enough flowers. Did it hurt a lot? Am I even focused? I'm not focused. Nobody will be able to tell what I'm doing. Maybe I can autofocus when I'm working on something so big. Maybe my light is too strong. Let's try this. And get it closer. Big animal skull with some flowers and leaves. Wow. That sounds really cool. It sounds very badass. It's like a colorful and gentle, or like a badass metal tattoo. I'll be honest, I don't know anything about tattoos. Not at all. Nothing. Also just shading on. Oh, I see. Well, that's very, very cool. But personally, I don't think that I'll ever get a tattoo. But I think they're very cool, like from far away. I admire them and the people that have them, but I don't think I'll get one myself. Still, sounds very cool. Are you happy with how it came out? This doesn't look enough like flower petals in my opinion. I was hoping it would be cuter, but it doesn't look like flowers. Oh, that's great. I'm happy to hear that. I think I'll have to cut each of these one by one and make them a little more flower-like. Because I'm crazy. But at least I have the right tool for the job. I have my little thread snipper. This will help me. Let's see if it will look better once I cut the leaf part out. Look less like a leaf and more like a petal. This looks relatively flower petally. If only it was focused. I really need to get a better camera. Alright, let's try this. So glue. And the thing. Yeah, this looks a lot more like flower petals. So what else did you do today? Anything interesting aside from getting a cool tattoo? Alright, let's try this now. Hello, good evening. Let's see, I need something without glue and something with glue. Let's try it like this. And later I will make these bright pink so they look even more like flowers. It's gonna look great. So this is the side with glue. And this is the side without glue to move them around. All right, that's another flower. Let's put one on his back. Maybe if I just put a bunch of them all over his back and then paint them in different colors, that would be even nicer than what I had intended in the beginning. Like a strength in numbers sort of thing. I think it would be quite cool. So I'm gonna do that instead. it's time to put flowers on top. Maybe if I change the light, why is it so white? Oh, this is much better. All right. I should use the other two colors that I have. Even if I'm going to color it, some variation would be nice. Just a moment. Now it would be even nicer. Let's get this for red and this for orange. Right. Now my desk is a mess, but I should bring all of these yellows together. Make it neat, nice and neat. This is orange. This is red. All right. Now let's continue. I need to kind of ruin the edge there. All right. So, where was I? Starting to look very nice. Where's my glue? Need more glue. All right. Da, 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 da. All right, now it's time for more leaves. Hey, thanks. I didn't see your comment. But thank you for hopping by, I suppose. Well, I almost fell into a manhole today. I'm sorry, I wasn't sure when you sent the message, because I only noticed it when I answered, because I was like, when you're actually the first person to ever comment on YouTube, so I was just not checking the stream chat on YouTube. I was only checking it on Twitch, and while it appears on both sites, it kind of disappears like after 20 seconds. But I'm glad you're still here. It wasn't like 10 minutes ago and I missed you completely. I was like, yeah, I'll have to message him on Discord and say sorry. Oh man, I'm sorry. I didn't notice. But I'll know how to look at it from now, and I'll make like something that pings when I make that when somebody messages me on YouTube. Anyway, yeah, I thought like ask you about your day. People usually ask me about techniques, or in the case of like some people that listen to me, usually in the Twitch chat, it's like a bit of teasing. It's a good time. It's very chill. Of course, if you paint miniatures, we can talk about miniatures, but hey Diddy Minis! Look, I'm making a tiny forest. I'm not done yet, so it looks a bit bad, but I'm gluing the leaves on top of this thing. That's what the guy that this mini belongs to wanted. He wanted it very simple with a lot of leaves and flowers on top, so I'm basically like making a forest floor. Yeah, it's very fun. Very, very fun. You know what this is? Yes, I actually had. There is a golem, a nature golem from Twin Goddess Miniatures, and I'm gonna be painting that. Do you want the picture? Or should I show it to you on stream or something? It's a really nice miniature. I'm sure you've seen it. It's from like this package or the package before this one, like maybe February. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm very excited about Saturday. Not painting alone is like the entire reason I wanted to start streaming. So this is going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it. Brainbot, you're also a streamer? When you say your stream has been good, what do you mean? You should... I shouldn't be saying this, Brainbot, but you should go to sleep. Stop watching me and go to sleep. If you're making such mistakes, then you're probably too tired to be on the computer. Just take care of yourself, okay? Put yourself first. Put your phone away and go read a book or something, you know? Yeah, I am. There's a guy that prefers watching me on YouTube apparently, but you should still be able to see his comments on the stream. I don't know if I want to stream on YouTube or Twitch yet, so I'm basically doing both. But I think I like the Twitch interface a little bit more than I like the YouTube one, you know? Maybe I'll make a not disappearing chat. Ah, all right. No, it's fine. It's just like I have a watcher who's very tired, so I told him he should go to sleep. You know, self-help and health comes before watching streams, in my opinion. But hey, I don't know. It's like I don't let myself. All right, sure. If you want to speak to people, you can hop on the Twitch stream, BrainBot, since all the other watchers are there. I should do something that leaves like the last 10 comments or something, but if it's too small, then perhaps it's not worth it. I don't know. I almost fell into a manhole today. I was heading out to do like yeah. I feel that, you know. I feel that. So I'm just feeling out the ground, you know. I'm still a new streamer and stuff. Today I went out to get some vegetables, and right outside the door to my home was like sewer work being done. So like the manhole was open, and what I saw half of the scene. Like I saw the manhole and some worker inside it, and what I didn't see was actually it didn't smell like anything. What I didn't see was the big steel tool that they used to open the manholes with, that was right outside my door. And I'm looking at the manhole. I'm like, oh, it's a good thing that I noticed it. I will not fall down. And then I fell, and then I stuck my leg on the big steel bar that they used to lift the manhole, and it still hurts. Like there's no mark on my foot or anything, but I was wearing like, you know, flip flops because I just like they came out to throw out the trash and get some vegetables. Not exactly like club material. No, it's not even blue. But when I put my flippers on when I swam today, it did hurt, like where the flippers press against the foot. That was like where I stuck my foot against the thing. It still hurts a little bit, but as long as there's like no mark, or you know, it should be okay by 2 days from now. And I did get my workout well, so man, manholes are scary. It's still the guy that was working on it left it open. I'm like, when I came back from the gym, I'm extra careful not to slip and fall or anything. But the guy that works on it, they just left it open, and I'm like, what are you doing? Somebody's gonna fall in there. I ended up like moving that steel tool that he just left on the street closer to the wall, so that nobody else would fall. But leaving a manhole open like that is incredibly unprofessional. Like, what are you doing, man? Absolutely neglectful. Yeah, you can read. There's people talking to me on both Twitch and YouTube. I think that maybe I'll just make the text disappearance seconds until the text disappears a little bigger, because right now it's like half a minute, but it should be like maybe a minute or two to make it easier for people. I'm just wondering if I should even stream on YouTube and Twitch together. I'm trying out stuff. G-Man, hello. Good evening. Good to see you. By the way, do you know about Didi Minis? He paints some really beautiful minis. So many wonderful painters are congregating in the Discord, and it makes me so happy. I feel so lucky. Ah, right. Yeah, we hopped over. G-Man is a really good painter. I really admire his painting skills. He has a good style. Even if he paints like Warhammer sometimes. I only judge him slightly for that. Yeah, I visited him. True. I'm feeling very fortunate to be surrounded by people who paint better than I do, because that means I can grow stronger. Nah, I don't judge anybody. I just admire you guys. Okay, I'm out of glue, so more glue. More glue. Don't worry, I judge myself much more harshly than I ever judge anybody else. Alright, let's continue. Judge. I don't judge. I'm not in a position to judge. Let's make it a little bit 3D, see if I can glue some of them when they're standing up. Yes, this is nice. It's looking better and better. I want like a whole foliage on this guy, so still like 1 or 2 more layers I think would be good. Brainbot, what game are you playing? Alright, let's try it like this. Ah, everything's getting glued to my little thing. I wish I had like a small pair. Where's my I used to have like a very, very thin pair of like those things. Where did I put them? What? Oh! Is it this? Did I find it? No. Is it this? No, it's not this. I used to have like a pair of tiny little, I just use this, I guess. I use this for my nails usually, but I guess this will be good for this kind of work as well. For the ones that I want to have standing up, so they look more 3D. But I just wish I knew where the small one was. It's kind of annoying, but I guess I'll just use this. This is the best tool that I have right now for the job. I don't want to buy a new pair. I used to have a pair that belongs to Tanya, and one that belongs to Godhand, but I have no idea where they are. It's because their edges are so sharp that I actually injured myself once getting the edge of that thing under my nail. It was really painful. Also, I have cute nails now. I was waiting to use them when I got my my glue. So now I have the special nail glue that I need for this. So I have cute nails. Alright, let's try this. I wish I could have built like a tiny little pond on this guy. But alas, there's not enough room on it, and the guy that's getting this commission didn't want it. But maybe I'll get like a world turtle, like a huge turtle, and build like a little zen garden with trees and a pond and like tiny little fish models in it. That would be so cute. Alright. Few more leaves here. I'm out of yellow. There we go. G-Man, you want to paint with me? I mean, I'm not painting, but we're basically doing the same thing, right? Oh, you're already there. That's my fault. I should have known. There you go. No. Just a moment, I'm setting you up. Is it not working? Right, let me do something else. Oi! Right, I need to change my Discord settings for a moment. Just a moment, I have to pen in my mouth. I'll be right back. Window. There we go. Given is back. Thank you, man. Alright. Now we're in talking. Now we're in business, aren't we? Alright. What else did I want to do on this guy? I think more yellow would be nice. There's a moth flying around here. He's not on camera, but he's very annoying. I want to kill him if I get the chance. Man, moths are such pests. They've ruined so many of my clothes. I live like in an area that has been infested by like invasive moths. Anybody that talks about moth waifus has never been invaded by these creatures, I swear. Oh, it's close to me again. Just a moment. I got him. Look, I got him. I killed him. This bastard. I'll add him to the forest. Right, where's my trash can? Ah. Man, such pests. Juniper is amazing, but like my love for her has definitely suffered because moths have ruined my clothes and like my kitchen like if there is a oh, it should be lower. That's better. If there's like an open, like a closed bag of flour in my kitchen, the moths will find it, get into it, lay all their eggs, make a mess of things, like, and it will be full of like these little silk threads that they have. And I dislike it. Oh, it's time to paint. I have to wait for this guy's glue to dry. It is coming out very nicely. But look at this. Started using, oh, I'm still on the yellow lightning. I need to change my lightning. I started using the fluorescent paint and it looks so nice. Oh my god. The video doesn't do it justice, but it looks good. You just have to trust me. Ladylike docudrama. Wait, is the docudrama ladylike or is the actor ladylike in the docudrama? These are mysteries that will never be answered. I'll ban her. Oh, thanks, G-Man. You're faster than I am. Alright, where's my palette? Alright, it's completely dry. Water. And a bit here as well. Alright, let's do like this. Maybe I'll embroider later. I don't know, if the whimsy spirit grabs me, I might embroider a few more flowers on that skirt of mine. What did I want? I wanted purple. Sure, no problem. Now half of my screen is empty. Alright, so what brush would be good for this? This brush. This brush is interesting. This was a calligraphy brush, like a cheap Chinese calligraphy brush that I just cut. But, oh, welcome back. There you go. Anyway, this was a cheap calligraphy brush that I cut, and it has a lot of very thin hairs, which makes some interesting effects if I manage to not drop it. It's almost like dry brushing, but it's a strange method. It also holds so much water. Sometimes it holds a little bit too much water. Where's my... I can use this. I once looked into making human hair brushes. Apparently, they're not very good. But it would have been an interesting way to get cheaper brushes, because we're basically growing hair. But human hair is a bit too soft for that kind of work. It might make good watercolor brushes, but not miniature painting brushes. Really? Interesting. I have some red sable brushes that I really like because of the spring back. But horsehair, I mean, like, horses do have a lot of hair, so I suppose that if you have a horse, you can make a lot of brushes. It's very interesting. I would have liked to try a horsehair brush. I'm gonna need a smaller brush for this. Hey, Papacio. Horsehair. Unless you like to donate some hair for my experiments, so I can make brushes out of your hair. Would you like that? Yeah, but it's too soft, Jiman. Maybe I wonder if if different people have differently hair that differs in its quality for brush making. I wonder if Asians with their long, thick, springy hair would make good brushes out of it. These are the things that keep me up at night. That would be a dry brush, I would imagine. Maybe I'll put another layer of green on top of the lightning to make it look even more shiny. The inks are really interesting. I first painted with them with an airbrush, of course, and they just spread in such a gorgeous way. It's like painting on easy mode, painting with inks, because I've been using Vallejo until now, and I've sometimes even airbrushed with the non-airbrushed color. I'm a rebel like that. But seriously, they were so nice. Oh my god. I really liked how they moved around the mini and how fast they made the gradients exactly how I want them. It's really cool. I want to try more crazy stuff with the inks. I'll definitely do that. These are the same inks that El Ministroya uses, and I'm like, yeah, now I understand how he can get such gorgeous effects using very simple techniques. It's the ink. Well, of course, and his multi-year skill. El Ministroya is amazing. I really admire that guy. One day I'll paint half as nicely as he does, probably. Interesting. I don't know if I'll ever try speed paints. I don't really like how lazy some people seem to be when they paint with speed paints. It's like, if you have the time, like if you don't have the time, it's okay, but like if you don't like painting, it's also okay. But just slapping like a coat of paint and letting the more the heviest parts just sink lower, it seems very lazy to me, and I don't like it, you know. I feel that it always looks waxy, I suppose I could say. Like speed paint look waxy to me. They don't look like something that's been painted with an airbrush or with a regular brush. They don't, and they make you not learn the basics of painting glazing. No, when you're painting an army, it's fine, man. I'm not. Please understand that I am absolutely not judging you for using contrast paints and speed paints on your rats, because as you said, you're painting an army. If I had to paint 40 miniatures, you can be sure as hell that I would use contrast paints as well. Like, painting an army is just an exercise in masochism when you're not using the faster methods available. And I suppose that's like the design of Warhammer. Shut up, Pepe. Don't say such things to my G-man. Or didn't you say you're going to be painting with us as well? Oh, I forgot. I'm going to be doing something really cool with the snake. Oh my god. I'm gonna do it now. It's gonna be amazing. You'll see. I was really excited about this and then I forgot. But now I remembered. I have this. You know what this is? This is like transparent fishing hook thread. So what I'm gonna do something so cool. You're gonna see that. You're gonna like it. It's like the sort of thing that El Ministoria does. I have never seen him do it, but I've got the idea from him. The genius. Anyway, I'm gonna be doing like slime trails on the mouth of the snake. First I need to paint the teeth yellow or white. Let's go with ice yellow. Yes, ice yellow. So I'll paint the teeth ice yellow and then I'll make some like poisonous slime trails. It's gonna look so cool. Oh my god. Welcome home, Apatio. Now get painting. No dinner for you until you've painted at least three pairs of pants. Oh man, I just realized I'm going to have to paint 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs of eyes on this guy. Great. I'm gonna have to make them snake-like too. Teeth are almost done. This thing needs to be yellow as well. All right. Okay. Am I done with the mouth? Probably. Now the fun part starts. Oh my god. Where's my glue? Why did I put it so far away? Just a moment. I had to stretch to get it. Anyway. So this guy is going to be glued to the side of the mouth. You have to put it like in a way that won't move. Maybe this. Oh, this is actually not bad. It's a bit too... I need something smaller than that. Will this do? Yes, this will do. All right, let's go. I need to show you guys what I'm doing. All right. So first, oof, that was too much glue. It's gonna take a while to dry like this. Might as well glue the other side as well and then cut it. Maybe if I put the glue straight on the thread and then... No, I can't. Okay, this is better though. How do I put this in? Like this. Alright, now I let it dry. The snake is flossing. Well, I have to let it dry, I guess. I'll paint this meanwhile. No, the glue hasn't dried here yet. No, it has dried. Alright. Oh, the glue is dried, good. So, this... Let's not cut it too short. Alright. I think that 2 is enough. And now, what I'm gonna do... Where is it? Ah! Yeah! Alright, I have this. The Soilworks water puddles. And this thing I've used on my slime to make her look extra wet. It just basically like makes tiny little water effects. So what I think is going to work if I do it is like just basically drip a tiny little bit on the thread. Oh yes, it looks very nice. I need to, maybe if I put some here and then move it the moment that it dries, I'll be able to control it better. Let's try like this. Yeah, this looks very nice. When I paint it green, like a poisonous green yellow, it will look even better. I'm sorry about the dog barking. I can't do anything about it. He just has a lot to say. Wow, 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 wow. Alright. What do you think? It looks good, right? I think it's light enough and the thread is heavy enough so I could do 2 more on the top of the mouth. I think that's gonna look really nice. Let's try that. Glue. I'm being very brave with this, considering this mini isn't even mine. Here? Yes, in the middle of the... no, here. But it should come from inside the mouth. How do I do this? I feel like I'm doing dentistry on a snake. Alright, that's one. Somebody sent me a message on the Discord. I cannot look at it because I'm busy doing dentistry. Apparently. Give me a minute or two. Alright. Oh, wow. That looks nice. Alright. Now one more, and I think that will be okay. And let's put it from this tooth. Alright. I guess I can remove this with alcohol or something if he ends up not liking it, but I think he'll like it. It's very dramatic, especially when it will be painted. Now let's add more water effect on it before everything dries up completely. I think this one will do. Na 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 na. Wow, it looks so nice. It looks so 3D. I suppose that's a stupid thing to say, sorry. They might be a bit too long. This one here that came out a bit shorter looks actually better. So I suppose I'll just cut it like this. And like this. I think better to be understated anyway, right? Alright. Yes, I like how this looks. This is... it shouldn't be here. And this should not be here either. Alright, so what's next? Next is making... actually, I can make this shorter as well. Yes. This looks good. What do you think? It looks good? Crickets. Okay. And put some water effects on this though as well. Really sell the poisonous effect. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I got a little unsure there for a moment, considering that I'm the only person that might think that it looks good. Alright. Now I have to hold it like this until the puddles dry. I'll have to hold it like this for like a few minutes. Oh, somebody sent me a message on Discord. Because resin is poisonous, and I dislike the smell. Yeah, but it gets into your lungs and it's dangerous. Well, this thing takes like half a minute to dry, maybe, and it's basically like glue, I think. It's basically like quick drying acrylic liquid, which is not poisonous. There, snake is done. Look at this. He's so nice. Yeah, but I'm not breathing the dust of the snake, you know? All right. What did I want to do with this? I wanted to paint the base and paint the wood and then add some moss on the base. Because that's what the guy I'm painting this for wanted. You know, once the resin is dry, it's not dangerous unless you file it. And I do my best to avoid filing any resin. And of course, what else did I want to say? And you know, it's dangerous to breathe. It's dangerous on your skin. And I don't want any of it in my system, you know? But once it's like not reactive, once it's been UV'd, yeah, exactly. Absolutely. But once it's dry, it's just like any other sort of plastic. Ooh. Yeah. Come on. Okay. I guess that I'm going to need to get another black. I'm out of black. There's enough here on my palette for like the next month though. Maybe I still have Vallejo air. Yeah, I still have air black. But yeah, resin is dangerous. I used to print a lot, but it was just too smelly. It was too disgusting. I'm really glad that the guy that these monsters belong to wanted the bases black. A part of his payment, because he's a bit of a cheapskate, was actually an ice cream machine. Like a professional ice cream machine that costs a few $100s. Oh. This brush holds so much paint. And if anybody wants a really good Cinnabon ice cream recipe and you have a machine, hit me up. I'll give it to you. Brown. I'll go with this brown. Not take away from the snake. Leather brown. No, I want mahogany actually. Mahogany. Mahogany. No. Yes, mahogany brown. This one is also almost done. Wow, it's completely done. There's still a few drops in it. Anyway. Let's see. Okay. Where's the brush that I just had? Oh. Let's use this cheap brush. Yes, this is a good color. I think that once I finish my Vallejo colors, I will move to AK Interactive. I've heard a lot of good things about them, and Vallejo is like, it's been dropping in quality. I can tell that the quality is not as good as when I started painting with them, so I think it's time to move. The color system for names in the Discord is the Vallejo system, so I guess I'll have to, like, I just took every color, made it into a hex code. What controversy? The one that they don't pay the workers? Or is there a different one that I haven't heard of? Yeah, absolutely. I haven't bought any Vallejo colors since I heard about it, because I finish my colors very slowly, so all of my colors are quite old, maybe 2-3 years by now. But yeah, like the mix between not paying your workers and not delivering a good product, with not paying your workers being slightly more important, of course, is it kind of puts me off. I want to support a place that well, that is true. If the colors are bad quality, you know, if the newest colors that I bought are very gloopy, I kind of dislike it. And actually the starting to buy like these artist grade inks and everything else, I'm like I'm thinking about trying out different companies. I do also have scale 75 colors, which are great and I really like them, but they're not good for everything. They're good for like specific things, like heavy work, heavy precise work. So there's that. Alright, now I have to paint all of these bases, the NPC bases. I'm going to need more mahogany dark. I never liked the Games Workshop paint. Army Painter, really? I haven't heard many good things about them, but if you're suggesting them, maybe I'll pick up a few bottles next time I'm doing some online shopping. What do you think about AK Interactive? I like how they're using the pentagons as their color markers. Well, Vallejo is not as pleasant because like the big sticker covers up the entire bottle, and then you can't tell how much paint is left, aside from like how loud the mixing crystals of salt. What? These are flowers. Don't you see? They're cute little acrylic flowers, and also there's like little gems. Come on, this is cute. It's not only cute, it also fits my VTuber model. My glue finally arrived. Now I can have non-naked nails again. Though I kind of miss. You're such a man. You're such a male. Amazing. If you ever get a girlfriend, like, sorry, when you get a girlfriend, don't tell her something like that, because there's gonna be you're gonna be sleeping on the couch that night. You should admire a woman's nails always, because we put a lot of effort into that. Oh, anyway, I want to show you guys. This is how the clay looks when it's painted. Like the earth, the dust, it's made from wood fiber. This, yeah, it's not a basing mixture actually. It is. This. It's because it's made from acrylic, I suppose. Yeah, it's made from the same stuff that miniatures are made from. So as long as I don't bite my nails, I won't get poisoned. But I actually have 2 more designs that I'm excited about trying out, but I can only do one at a time. So I guess this is my design for the next month. Why would I do such a thing? It's so cute. Look at it. These little flowers. You would be surprised at how fast acrylic colors comes off nails when you're like washing the dishes or doing stuff like that. I do see, like, when men are working on miniatures, they test. Wow, look at this. So many bubbles. They test the brush and they test the brush and the and the color mix on their nail, and I can't do that because my nails are nice and that will make them dirty. So I have to test the. That's disgusting. Nails should be cute. Nails should always be cute and clean. Now I finally have nails. Of course, my fingers get dirty, but my nails must stay clean. They're a bit longer than I like actually right now, because I like to be able to do stuff with them. I wish there was like a magnet on my nail, on like my real nail bed, and I could just put a nail on and off like that without you having to use glue and like attaching them permanently to my finger until the nail grows out of it. That would have been really cool in my opinion. Yeah. I really like using the wooden dust for basing material. It's so cheap and it delivers such nice results. But basically nobody ever uses it. 3 more bases to paint. And then I'll add some other stuff to them, maybe. I'm not proud of this mini. I think it looks so bad. I really hate it. Oh, what's that? Ah, is that eye clay? Like air dry clay? Also, why is it blue? Please explain. Blue sand. What is that? Is that like a children's toy or something? I've never seen this before in my life. Do you need to like mix it with glue, or does it come pre-mixed and you just have to not let it dry when you're working with it? Also, why is it blue? Alright. Sure, I'd like that. Show me. It's not urgent or anything. I mean, I don't have access to this kind of blue sand anyway. I do have some sea sand that I've collected last time I went to the beach. Like, I collected like a cup of sea sand and then baked it to remove all of the... oh, not bad, not bad. I still like the dust more, but hey, for cheap basing material, that seems to work. Seems to work well. Not bad. All right. So that's that. I need to change my color, my water, and clean my palette because I cannot stand it being so dirty. All right. First, a sip. Cheers. I'll clean it up and continue painting. You know, I don't really drink them, right? Delicious paint, delicious acrylic. I'm thinking I can make it into like a recurring joke because I work with such a small water paint water holder thing, so basically yes. It's really good when you have like some iridescent paint in there. It gives you nice dreams. Clean palette. I feel refreshed already. Careful, if you say vodka, Matilda might appear. Wow, that's a big bottle. When I was young, I used to, it's like a summoning Matilda ritual. when I was young, I used to mix vodka with full fat cream and just have that like big shots of that. And that was such a nice, like, it got me drunk in such a nice way. It was like when I was 18 or something, very, very young. It's like something about the vodka and the full fat cream, just like it goes down so smoothly, even if the vodka is cheap, and especially if the vodka is expensive. But yeah, you should try it. It's delicious. It's like trashy as fuck. I don't do that anymore, of course. Yeah, it does taste like a Baileys, exactly. It tastes like Baileys cream without coffee. But if you do mix it with a bit of coffee, then it tastes exactly like Baileys, because Baileys is basically vodka with coffee and cream. Ah, a new palette. I feel pure. All right, let's continue painting. Much better. All right, so, oh, actually I don't need to continue painting. I need to continue this guy. Oh, congratulations! Oh my god! How many was that? 20? Yeah, I remember you saying 20. It was... I think it's insane that you can paint 20 miniatures that are basically the same. It's absolutely crazy. Please put a picture to commemorate. I'd love to look at them. Even if I think you're crazy for painting so many rats. I mean, I say that, and then I continue. They're not the same, but they're like similar, aren't they? Yeah, they like have tiny little poses that are different. Glue. I would have gone crazy. I cannot do that. So, G-Man, you really do have my admiration for being able to paint 20 rats one after the other like that. I would have definitely gone crazy. Spilling glue all over my table. Right. It's crazy that you can do that. Another layer of glue and then another layer of leaves. Take a break from the rats, man. Do something else. All right. So now it's time for leaves. Maybe instead of... Oh, that's cute. Oh my god. That is so cute. Have fun, Diddy Minis. Bye-bye. Oh my gosh. I want to paint that. His little toes are adorable. Oh my god. But why does it have a base? Like... You paint those big stuff with bases and not with the and you don't connect them to the base when they're done? Ah. Yeah, I know what a warhound is. Come on. I don't play Warhammer, but I know what a warhound is. But it's very cute. It looks very adorable. It looks like a good boy. Second layer of leaves done? Question mark. I can put more leaves here. I really like his feet, his little pinkers. This is so cute. second layer. No, I still need to put some more leaves here. It's very cute, Minnie. It seems like a job for airbrush though, doesn't it? You have an airbrush, right? Oh. Let me guess, that's like gold, right? Emperor's Children is gold, right? Oh, right, it's pink. Purple and green sounds a little bit boring. Maybe not these purple and green, these are nice, but why not pink actually? Like a bright hot pink. I always wanted to paint a mini that's that big. No, not that kind of pink. No, not that pink. If you go pink, go hot pink. Make it like a race, like a race car. You know? Make it like a very all right. Why are the Emperor's Children in pink? That's so weird. It should be like in gold. It's kind of funny how it's carrying the bottle though. Alright, have fun. Oh, if you're going to paint him pink, you should prime him yellow. It will make the pink pop out a lot more. But I guess you already know that, don't you? If you're gonna make him green, you should prime him pink, because that's gonna make the green a lot more dramatic. But yeah, I should totally go prime him. Alright, have fun. He's leaving us something to look at while he's gone. Very clever. I guess he really is very proud of that mini. G-Man, if you still hear me, you should take your phone, listen to music while you prime. Alright, I should make the eyes for this guy. Their base is pink, so I suppose that I should make them just a plain black to not take away from the beauty of the pink in the green next to his eyes. Alright, so black. Wonder if I still have any black left. Yes, good. Alright, so first I need not too wet, not too wet. Not too wet, not too dry. Alright, this should be good. Excellent. I have to have a highlight for the eye, but this works well. Yeah, more on the other side. Make it really big so I can work from it. If I'm already painting eyes, I should paint the eyes for the snake as well. Let's suffer a bit together. 6 pairs of eyes. Why is it so dry? Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get myself a cup of water. I'm thirsty as heck. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, got myself some water. Let's see what I need to do. All right. So, eyeballs, snake eyeballs. Not enough paint. Perfect. Ah, that's one. Oh, you're back. Sorry, I was painting eyeballs. All right, that's basic. It seems like basic priming in metal. Something about priming metal really makes the metallics pop a lot more than if you were to paint them with the brush, huh? You don't have an airbrush? Ah. Oh, you're using like the rattle cans. You want to finish them. All right, I get it. What airbrush do you use? All right, 6 eyeballs painted perfectly. At least like the eyeball part. I'm still not done suffering. Time to stretch. I'm gonna stretch for a moment. Oh, fuck. When did I mute? I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. I was like going off about how much I enjoyed the ruining the eyes of the snake like that. But oh man, sorry. That was stupid of me. Anyway, thank you for telling me. I'm just really enjoying painting these slime lines on the snake's mouth. I think I'm gonna do some more. I need to make it like stand up in a way that won't move. Ink bottle is heavy. Maybe another ink bottle. These bottles are glass. Every single time I'm holding on to them, I'm terrified that I'm gonna drop and break them, you know? Expensive paints and expensive glasses. Alright. Bepacio's love is very beautiful for G-Man. I appreciate love between men. Oh, what brush is it? What's the company? Oh, just like, okay, just a one-off, I see. Still using your cheap brushes. I mean, on one side, I get the use of cheap brushes. On the other side, I don't think I could go back to like doing the main like glazing and detail work and like lava and light effects and stuff like that with a regular brush. It's just too painful. It's too much suffering involved in that. Yeah, I get it. Like the wood is so cheap, or like I have some with plastic, and I snap them when I'm done with them because it's just very satisfying. I totally get you. No, don't break it. Don't break it. You crazy? I mean, they're cheap, but they're still brushes. You can use them. No sense in. All right. You could use it for dry brushing or something. I don't know. I really hate throwing away brushes. Alright, now I have to let this rest for a few minutes. I'll have a sip. I think I will use my micro crystal clear today. Very exciting times. I've nerded out about this material before on stream, I believe. It basically like lets me create windows. Let's see if this is dry. It's dry. So let's use it on stream. It's gonna be fun. Alright, so I need like something like this, I guess, and this should be enough. Or, no, this is way more than enough. This is basically like some kind of latex-based acrylic that allows me to create thin, gloopy effects. And it ends up shiny and very beautiful. Right now it's white, of course, but it's gonna end up very nice. I just have to stretch it again and again until it dries enough to actually make a little film. And then when it's dry, it's gonna look so cool. Oh, yes, you see this is what I wanted, this little string. No, this is something that that is used by people that make model cars. This is like a model car material. Microcrystal clear is used to make windows. I need to clean this up. This is dirty. So basically, it's like it's a stretchable acrylic that makes a film out of very stretched. It's really cool. It dries clear and shiny, and it looks very much like glass when it's clear. So I think that it's gonna make a really cool, like slimy spittle effect for this poisonous snake. I kind of can make like all sorts of little touches with this, like stretching it like this. You see, it's a bit like gum. It's gonna look like mucus when it's done. But I just need to stretch and move it before it dries. Yes, perfect. No, it's still not dry enough. Because this is easier, and see-through plastic you have to cut to the exact size that you need. Well, this you just stretch it and it becomes the size of the window, because this is like very latex-like material. I'm trying to stretch it right now. There. You see? It's still a bit too wet to make the effect that I want, but it will happen eventually. Just gotta keep stretching it. Come on. It's not listening to me. I have another layer if I don't like the result. For now I can remove all of these. That's one. Alright, that's two. Dentistry on a snake. Let's see. All right. Excellent. All right. And he wanted moss. I'll be right back. I'm getting my moss. All right. Last thing that I need on the base. And then I'll send it to him and we'll see if he wants something else. G-Man, are you going to make some kind of cool freehand on your warhound? On your wardug? Oh, cool. Alright. I'm looking forward to seeing it come to life. I know a lot of people that sketch their desired outcome before even touching the paint. That's what I've tried to do myself, but it never comes out the way I want it. Fluffy moss. Fluffy moss. All right, this is enough moss. Should I put some moss on him too? No, he looks good with the leaves. I should paint his tongue, however. Tongue should be pink. No, orange. Tongue should be orange. Oh, there's a jawline here that I need to paint as well. I really hope that he likes it. Right. Should paint the trees brown. Damn, I should have used my dirty palette to do this because now I'm gonna make it dirty again. Try to keep it in the edges. That was the mahogany brown dying its last breath, gasping its last. My brown and my black are both finished, done, empty. So yeah. Oh, that. I've actually never played Minecraft. So I wouldn't know, but I'll believe you. Even though you're a proving liar. I just like making it when I'm concentrating. But that's a very cute sound for mining. I don't know what to think about that. This definitely needs more water. I want to start taking voice, like singing lessons, so I can have a nice singing voice. I have a meeting with some manager of like a singing school in 2 days. He's like, do you have an artist? We talked on the phone and he was like, do you have an artist you like to sing with? You like to sing like? So I sent him one of my favorite songs. I sent him Crime and Punishment by Ado. It's such a beautifully sung piece. It makes me cry sometimes. And he was very impressed. Because of course he has no idea who Ado is. But hey, what can you do about it, huh? Like there's too much light here. Now there's too little. Should I get like another one of these small lights? Alright, this is easier now. I can actually see what I'm doing. And there goes my nice cream palette. Does my painting stream look better with less light? Like I just turned off that big spotlight that I had. But I'm not sure if it looks better or worse. Yeah, this is like the light from the other lamp, from the weaker lamp, is reflecting onto the mini. I'm not sure how to, maybe like this. How does this look? Better? Alright. Maybe I'll get another one of these tiny spot lamps. This is basically how it looks. Because the big one is Even when it's not pointed at the mini, it's just like floods my entire workspace with light. Does this look better? I think it's too much light, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I dislike both of these options. Maybe I should get like that huge arc of light that all the professional painters use. It's kind of tempting. Come on, you still have some life left in you. There we go. Maybe if I make it higher up. I got completely blinded by that. That light is so strong. Oh, this actually looks better. All the colors pop. What paint is that? The blue one? Ah, all right. Well, everybody knows what to do with dry paint, but to runny paint, you could always mix it with some see-through medium, like transparent acrylic medium, to make it less runny. But then you lower the amount of pigment that's in there. But it looks really good. The blue purple over the metal looks fucking amazing. Really, I really like how it looks. I might steal this idea and do it myself. Go on, try it. What are you trying? You know, you can also it might be runny because you're painting over metallics, so it might not be adhering to the metallic properly. It happened to me before once. You can maybe you should like prime it again with a see-through primer, like a transparent primer. Could do shiny, and then the metallic effect will be even stronger, and the paint will adhere. Especially if you're using paint from a can, and then that probably like the metallic specks seal it a little bit. I don't know, maybe. I'm just throwing out ideas. Hello. Oh, Iscariot. It's been so long since I've seen you. How are you doing, man? When are we painting together? Also, yes, big lizard. Today I'm painting a big lizard. It's not done yet, of course. And a big snake. A big poisonous snake. My light is too strong. How are you doing today? Ah, nice. Can we paint together? I would like that. I can hop over and paint with you if you'd like. Nice. So many black on my brush. But I'm glad you're painting. Yeah, G-Man is doing a really good job with it. We primed it silver and now he's painting it like this nice purple blue that doesn't adhere for some reason. I'm sure he'll deal with it. It's a strong man. Hey, but thanks for popping by and saying hello. I appreciate that. How are you gonna strip it? You'll dunk it like in a paint stripper? Shouldn't you should try putting putting transparent base on it before you try and strip it. That will give you a fresh start. All right. Well, if you think that's the best solution, then I'm not gonna stop you, but I think you should prime it in transparent, and that will make the metallic stick to it. Like, that will make it stick to the metallic. Because it is a very nice effect that you have there. Ah, alright. So you're done painting with it today, I guess. It's always rats with you. What if you're the rat? You're really eradicating your gray pile, aren't you? Rats. Rats, we are the rats. Black. Where's my black? Where's my tiny brush? Guess this will do. Ah, no, I've destroyed it. Oh no. Wasn't that really expensive? Seems like everybody is painting Warhammer except me. I need to wait for it to dry. I did have an army, G-Man. I had an army of sisters. Ooh, that's a lot of money. I had an army of sisters, or Order of the Sacred Heart. I painted. I think I lasted 20 miniatures. Like, I bought a bunch of them, the Battle Patrol and the Canoness and one Banner Bearer and the Celestine, of course. I painted 20 and built Celestine, and then I decided that it's not for me. I told you I can't paint the same thing 20 times. I'll die. It's so boring. I'm sorry. I really apologize, but it's just too boring to paint the same thing so many times. I can't deal with it. By the way, Scariot, I got the inks that El Ministeria uses, and they are incredible. Aha, ink. incredible. These are the Daler Rauni. Wow, my fingers look bad. I'll clean them later. Anyway, these inks are amazing. Yeah, that's one thing, but like I also don't have anybody I can play with in my area. There's no eligible people really. Not in my. I'd have to travel to like the capital city or something for tournaments and stuff, and I don't feel like doing that. It's too much trouble for me. I'd rather paint miniatures. What? No, it's fine. It's fine. First of all, you don't owe me anything. Second of all, it's fine. I do have Tabletop Simulator actually, but if I'm playing tabletop, I would much rather play something like Secret Hitler or Catan or D&D or stuff like that. Like the rules were nice, they weren't too complicated. Like I read the rule book and I was like, okay, yeah, these seem like, you know, war battle game rules. This was like maybe 2 years ago when I had my army. But it's like the rules weren't too complicated, but it was just I'm not vibing with it, and I don't feel like it. Yeah, I get it. It's nice. It's nice. I get why people play Warhammer. I just don't think it's for me. Because I also don't like useless things, and I'm not going to get an army or even a cool Warhammer model if I'm never going to use it. I would have liked to paint like a knight or like one of the big ones, like make a big freehand painting of it. But it's like then it will sit on my shelf and collect dust. And then I'll just not use it, so I'm gonna hate it eventually. Like I use my D&D miniatures, of course, all the time when I play D&D with my friends. So that feels good, you know, making something that has a use. I don't have any useless things in my home. Yeah, they look so much fun to paint. Oh my god, but they're so expensive. I did consider getting one to like paint and sell maybe, but they're just so expensive. Games Workshop really is like extremely greedy. I hate their greed. Wow. I put some pink ink on the flowers and everything suddenly pops. You should, but you're painting a rat. You should finish the rat. I have like 10 minutes left in my pile of shame. I wouldn't let you buy it, and if I were her, I'm sorry. Don't let us speak. Where's my tiny brush? Jimen, how did you convince? Wow. Well, Iscariot, you know, if you stop buying minis, you'll eventually finish your pile. So cute. They're so cute. They're so green. Man, I want to paint the night. They're so cool. I think that if I paint something, it will be a night, but it's so expensive. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong, Iscariot. If you have an army and you play it, and you paint, and you like make a habit of continuing to paint, then you're fine. I'm not judging you for your pile of shame. I'm really not. I don't want it to sound that way. It's just that I can't stand having a pile of shame. For me, it's a symbol of, for me, personally, for myself, it's a symbol of being lazy. And it's like, it's an indulgent hobby, having a pile of shame. For me, you can do whatever you want. The solution is easy. Just stop buying minis until you finish your pile. That's it. And like, and sell what you're not going to paint. That's it. That's basically it. Just stop putting the plastic crack in your veins, and eventually you'll finish your pile, and of course sell what you're not using. You know, you can make the voices in your head shut up even without buying more crack. I get the feeling. I know it's a lot of fun, but it's I don't know. It's not for me, having a pile. I like finishing projects. Maybe. I know I'm the special one because everybody's like so proud of their piles. I'm the weird one here. Like the guy that I'm painting these mini for. Just don't go into the shop if you have a pile. That's it. Just don't. You know. Don't go into a donut shop if you're trying to lose weight. Don't go into the street if you don't want to buy crack. You know? Self-control. Anyway. The guy that I'm painting these miniatures for actually has a bigger pile of shame than me. He has like 300 minis or so that he's just buying, and he doesn't paint. He doesn't even have any paints. He just buys the minis. So it works out for me. Oh, that's troublesome. Very troublesome. Alright, let me take a picture of this and send it to him and see if I am done. This will be so much fun. Yeah, I get it. I'm not judging you. It's okay. Where's my phone? Oh, there it is. 300. I wonder if you'll finish your pile before like your life runs out. It's kind of a depressing thought. Sorry. No, the eye doesn't look good. What should I do with the eyes? I've repainted them like 5 times already. Clearly black doesn't fit. I'll repaint it white and then think about it. Oh, G-Man, that's so sweet. This is exactly what my channel is for, destroying your gray pile. Now you just have to stop buying miniatures, and eventually, like, it took me, I think, 3 months of painting every evening to finish what I didn't sell of my gray pile when I decided that enough is enough. How many do you have? 300? 300. So eventually you're gonna get through it. You're gonna get it. You're gonna succeed. What color should I make the eyes? Are you gonna use all of them? Like, do you have a use for these combat patrols? Because if not, you can sell them and buy something that you really do want to paint, you know? And I think that if I can help one person get rid of their pile, then I've done my job. Yeah, orange works. No, I'm not gonna use it. But you can put it up on the Discord. Maybe somebody is like living close to you. Maybe Iscariot wants to buy it. I mean, I already have the Majima that I bought that I want to paint. And that's like going over my rules, because I did tell myself that I'm not gonna buy anything until I finish the dwarf pack from Ronin Arts Miniatures, but I ended up buying the Majima. Of course, it's gonna take like 2 weeks until I get the print, so I think I'll be okay. Sent the guy his mini. Let's see if he wants any changes. Now I take a picture of the snake. And the glow effects, the lights in my stream really don't show the glow effects well enough. Wow. That's cool. I mean, I wish I could paint Warhammer as commissions, but they're just too damn small and too detailed. But you know what? If there was somebody that only wanted me to put the minis together, like remove the spruce lines and glue the parts, that person and I would be best friends. I really, really love putting the minis together. Like when I painted my sisters, I didn't even look at the little notebook that came with them. I just put them together like how I thought they should be, and it all went out perfectly. What do you mean? What's sub-assemble? I don't know that phrase. It's time for more orange. Green armor? Oh. Alright, well, they know their stuff, right? What does sub-assemble mean? He looks like, with the green armor, he looks a bit like a Super Saiyan or something. Ah, all right. I mean, when I did my my sisters, I didn't know that was a thing. So I painted the parts that would be hard to reach, like the inside of the skirt. I painted it while it was still on the spruce, and after removing it from the spruce and removing the sprue line, I just dabbed a little of the paint and fixed what was left to fix. It wasn't a bad system. I didn't know there was a name for it, but it makes sense. No, I sold all of them, and the guy that bought them stripped the paint and painted them a different scheme. I sold them for peanuts. As I said, I don't keep things that are useless. I only keep things that are useful to me. Once a year. Oh, nice. Once a year, I go over my stuff and I throw away what I haven't used in the last year or two. That's a cute sister. If I was to buy a sister to paint, it would definitely be like one of the Canones or the procession. Like there's the procession from the sisters with like the goblet and the Saint Catherine, the remains of Saint Catherine. I really want to paint that, but this is too expensive for something that I'm not gonna use. It's such a gorgeous piece of art, man. It's so cool. That scheme is very you, by the way, G-Man. Their painting look awesome too, yeah. I don't think I'll ever paint them because they're just like, well, for obvious reasons, but also I didn't like how much suffering there was there. I mean, it's good that you have the grimdark, but it was a little too grimdark for me. I like the religious aspect of the Sisters of Battle. I know that must not be a very popular thing to say, but fuck that. I like how they're like a religious order that's badass and also beautiful. Ah, cool. That's actually nice. You know, what did I want to say? I forgot. Oh yeah, it's kind of funny. When I had my Sisters of Battle, I didn't have a 3D printer at the time because it was like one of the first things that I started painting, and I hated the Games Workshop heads so much that I ended buying like a bunch of 2B nun heads from some Etsy shop The shipping was so expensive. Holy fuck. The shipping was inexcusable. But all of my sisters look like 2B. Yeah. But the helmets are like, I'm sorry, but the helmets look like they have panties on their heads. Oh, well, I suppose I'm not the only one who thought about that, but yeah. And I wanted them, I wanted them to look cool because they're like, it's all fantasy and sci-fi and stuff like that. So I figured like, if I have an army of sisters and I really like the sisters look, I'm not gonna use their super manly faces. I'm gonna find faces that are really cute and use those. So that's what I did. It's like the sisters have such ugly mannish faces. It's an insult to womankind. I'm sorry, it's an insult. As a woman, I am offended by these ugly faces. Alright, I think this one is done. Well, I guess it's more. It fits the. It fits the style of like the warrior, I suppose. All right, time for a sip. Orange. Sure, Bepagio. Of course there's ugly women, but in my fantasy, I want my woman to look nice. I want them to look handsome. I want them to look cute. Why would you want ugly women in your fantasy? I don't get it. 3D printable Sisters of Battle. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Their faces are still ugly, but the helmets are so nice looking. Oh my god. The helmets look amazing. Much better than the Games Workshop helmets. Absolutely. Yeah, the hooded one looks good. Like, I would have painted it like a nun. But the hooded one and the one next to the hooded. Huh? Sorry. Yeah, so the hooded one and the one next to the hooded one look really good. The two with like the helmet with the spike. Looks amazing. Alright, it is late. And I think it's time for me to sleep. Come on, G-Man, we've painted for 2.5 hours. Maybe a bit more. It's time to sleep. Anyway, I appreciate each and every one of you. So let's meet again tomorrow. Yeah, send me a picture. I can't see shit with your phone. Send a picture. Let me admire it properly. Oh, how do you spin it like that, by the way? Oh, that thing spins. That's cool. Huh. I didn't know you could do that. That seems very efficient. Have a good sleep, everybody. Have a good night. Iscariot, let's make a date. I see. I thought it was like a rolling part. Like a ball bearing underneath. Oh. Sorry. Alright, guys, I appreciate you all. Have a nice evening. Please drink some water. Right,